Well, good morning. It's 10 after 7, Saturday, November 11th. Headed to camp. I left home at 3:30. I'm just about to the bridge. I'm solo right now. My son and the two other guys will be up Tuesday night. They say they're leaving at noon Tuesday afternoon, so they should be up around 6:30, 7 o'clock Tuesday evening. And then my brother will be out, so there'll be 5 of us at camp. Weather's not sounding great. I think the first 3 days going to be in the 50s, mid 50s, at least where I'm at anyway. But it is what it is. You can't fight Mother Nature. So it'll be one of them years where I don't know what to expect. Of course, I don't expect much. Like I said before, if all I'm doing was going to kill a deer, I'd stay home and hunt where I've been hunting. But it's the deer camp is what I'm going for. Killing a deer is a bonus. I had to laugh. I seen the DNR put out the deer forecast, and it's UP numbers are down. Well, no kidding. However, in their article they had, it was all about the harsh winter. Not one thing was mentioned why the deer herd's really down. That hunting the UP, we know it's not the harsh winters. Yeah, the harsh winters take a few deer here and there, but like I said before, we've had harsh winters before the so-called wolf came around back in the early 90s, and we saw deer all the time the following year. It wasn't like nothing going out and seeing 10, 12 deer a set. Now you're lucky to see that in the season. But we'll make the best of it. I'm thinking if it's going to be that warm, I may pull an audible and hunt that creek. I'm going to see what my trail cameras show. My trail cameras are out right now, and that Island Ridge over there, I had a couple does, that was it. So I'm going to see what it says this time coming around. And then that clearing stand had a couple does and a bear. The only guy that had good sign was Jacobs, one of my old areas. He had a nice 8-point. He had a couple different bucks on camera, but he had a nice 8-point. Of course, it was in the middle of the night, but he's the only one that had bucks. And in my son's area where he's going to sit, had a few does. First 3 or 4 days the camera was out, and then the camera was out for a month after that, and nothing. So we'll play it by ear. But no, I'm just about to the bridge now. That should be the camp I'm hoping by 9. And get unloaded and get camp set up. So we'll talk at you later. Pretty calm out there this morning. Over at Mackinac Island over there, straits are pretty calm, no wind. 38 degrees. No construction on the bridge. That's surprising. Well, we made it on the camp driveway. It's a little after 9. 30 degrees out. I wish it would stay this way, but it ain't gonna. Oh, we gotta do something with this driveway. We've been saying it for a couple years now. It's just getting worse. You got a dang kidney belt to get through here. Last year the trees were down right here. Oh, it just feels good to get back up here. Ouch. There she is. There's camp. I still got a mess to clean up over here. I'm gonna do that next couple days. I'll get that done from that tree we took down. Oh. Alrighty. Home sweet home. Yep. See if we can get a temperature. Yeah, it's about 32 in here. A little chilly. Dead mice. Well, we gotta get a fire going. This is what I like about getting wood from that guy. He gives us a bunch of cedar. Only bad thing about this wood stove, don't have no dampers on it. But we'll let that take a hold. Start unloading the truck, getting this place set up. I'm cleaning up some of these brush piles we got from that tree we cut down. I got one pile that was here done. I started into that one. That's all I'm gonna do for today. Went out, pulled SD cards. Very disappointed. Um, one camera, the batteries died. One camera's got 3 pictures, and 3 others don't have nothing. And that CY65, I'm gonna say it again. Them Seymour cameras are junk. They sent me a brand new one to replace that other CY I had, and said this is a better camera. And it's been out since September, and nothing. So I brought that camera in and see what's going on. I don't get it, because there was deer tracks there, and I had a mineral block out, and that mineral block's gone. So something ain't right. But no, tomorrow I'm gonna go put some stands out. I haven't decided where I'm gonna go yet. Um, that clearing stand back over there where I shot that doe that one year and missed the doe last year. There's I had pictures of a bear and a doe and a fawn and another doe. And then now this last time, I just checked these. I swapped SD cards when I went to Wisconsin, and I came back and I spent the night. And I put another SD card in it. There's 4 pictures on it. One of me walking out after I set it. A single deer by itself. And then 2 pictures of me and my brother walking in there. So I don't know. And then that Island Ridge, nothing. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I did find 2 rubs on trees over where that CY65 camera was. But I don't have no area prep to put a stand in there. I don't know. But I was thinking, I haven't pulled the SD card out of the one across the 2-track down by the creek. I haven't pulled that one yet. I'm thinking about sitting over there though. If it's going to be as warm as they say, hunting by a water source wouldn't be a bad idea. But my brother likes to hunt over there, so I don't know what to do. Oh, just play it by ear. The wind's starting to pick up. There wasn't no breeze when I started this. Now there's something picking up. Just making some cabbage soup. It's, holy smokes, it's 6:30. The day went by fast. I left the house at 3:30, got here about 10 after 9. And did the trail cam swap, which was a waste of time. Got a brush pile and a half done. And I got camp set up. The beds, everything's done. Everything's put away that needs to be where it goes. I'm gonna have this and maybe lay on the couch. It got warm in here. When I got in here today it was 32, now it's over 80 degrees in here, so I had to back that wood stove down a little bit. But no, it don't even feel like deer camp, you know, just the way the weather is, and just gotta make the best of it. It'll be better when everybody else gets here. My son and his buddies. Oh, excuse me. I mean, it's I don't want to say boring. It's never boring at deer camp, but when you got more guys, it's funner. I know one thing, the flies are alive. So this is about almost done. We'll have that. Some oyster crackers out. Saying rain tomorrow. So we'll see how that is. Still got to figure out where I'm going to set my blinds up. I'm going to put 2 up. I think I'm going to put one down across the 2-track down by the creek, and I'm going to put one on that ridge. I'm not going out to that clearing. No. I mean, I only got, you know, opening day's Wednesday. I got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then go home and then come back Tuesday, and I got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So it's going to be a quick 4 days, the first part. But see what happens. Maybe next week we'll get the weather. Well, it's 6 o'clock Sunday morning. Making some coffee. I don't know what I'm gonna have for breakfast, but today's is gonna put a blind up over by the creek, and I'm gonna put a blind on Island Ridge. I'm gonna pull that SD card out of that camera over there and go from there. I'm not hunting that clearing. I got 7 pictures total from Labor Day till now, and 3 of the pictures were bear, that one bear. So I'm not going to go in that clearing. There is a brand new, I'll show you when I get over there, there's a brand new runway on that ridge that wasn't there when I put the camera back out on Labor Day weekend. There's another runway coming in, hooking up into that main runway, coming up out of the swamp. So I'm gonna put a blind up there, and down by the creek I'm gonna put a blind. And my son's camera, where he's at, and his buddy, I believe, thinking about it now, I believe the batteries went dead and the trail cameras over there. That's why there's nothing on there. I know my son's, the battery said low, and I didn't really look at his buddy's battery level, which I don't understand because those batteries were put in September. I don't know why they're low. I had that one camera out here all winter, all the way up until spring, taking pictures at the cabin. So colder weather and all that, so I don't quite get why that's maybe because I had it on video, but if that's the case, my son's camera's battery shouldn't have been low or shouldn't have been out. So I'm gonna swap batteries over there. That's gonna be tomorrow. But today's agenda is the ridge blind and the creek blind. So that's what's sun tapped for today. It rained a little bit in the night. I don't think too much. It's supposed to get high winds today. So, nope, that's the plan for today. I'll take you along over there when I go put them up. But, oh, like I said, it's Sunday the 12th. We'll talk to you later. Well, there's setup number one down at the creek. Looking up through here. So it's pretty thick back here. But we'll see. It's been a minute or two since I hunted out here. I don't know if I am or not, but I set it up anyway. Then the creek is this way, about 30 yards. So she's windy today. Left my truck, it's at 43 degrees. So on to the next setup. Well, I got one stand done, and it hasn't stopped raining since I got in from that stand. It's coming down pretty good. I thought it would light up by now, but it's 10 to 5. So it looks like I shoot for tomorrow. Brought in wood, loaded that up. I don't think I'll need a fire anymore tonight hardly. It's 52 degrees out right now. But we've had 35, 40 mile an hour winds putting her all day out of the south. So I pulled that camera from over by the creek, brought that back, 213 pictures, 170 some of them are bears. They're in there every day, all day. And I got one wolf. That was just a couple days ago. The wolf was on there. And then I got a buck in there with it's a 3-point, but the other rack looks to me like it's broke off because there isn't anything there. But it's bears. And there's a sow in there with triplets. So that's a good sign of that. But talking to a lot of guys up here, there's a lot of bear running around. Because usually they're getting ready to den by now, hibernate for the rest of the year, but not in these type of weather conditions. So it looks like we're going to be battling not only the wolf but the bears. Every trail camera has bear on it, and that's unusual for this time of year. I mean, you might get one or two, but I've never had this many this late in the fall. So, but no, now tomorrow I got all the stands to put up. I'm still contemplating if I'm going to sit by the creek or if I'm going to sit out on that ridge. Now that runway I was telling you about, I was just out there going to put the stand up, but I backed out because where I was going to put the blind, that new runway's coming right through there, right on me, and that looks to me like it's pretty fresh. like they were using it today. It's skirting that ridge. It's on the bottom, and they're cutting down and getting up on the ridge, like almost down to where I was sitting last year. So if I do sit over there, I got to put the blind where I was last year, where I got busted. I don't know yet. I got a couple other places I could go, but I haven't been out there in a couple of years. So it's all going to hinge on what my brother wants to do. 'Cause I know he likes hunting the creek over there, and I don't want to intrude on him. There was a doe over there with twins. There's a doe over there with single fawn. There's a couple good sized does without fawns, which to me, either the bears or the wolves got it. I was just talking to a guy here when I was coming out of there on the 2-track out there. We were talking about wolves and all that and coyotes, and I haven't seen a coyote up in this vicinity where I hunt. It's probably, I don't know, maybe a 10 square mile area that I hunt in or drive around in. I haven't seen a coyote in over 10 years. And I haven't heard a coyote hollering at night. So I don't know where they went, but I haven't heard one, and neither has this guy we were talking about it. He had 2 wolves last night at his camp, which is 4 miles up the 2-track from me. He had 2 wolves while they were playing cards come right up almost to the window. So they're everywhere. But anyways, this will be the end of this first segment. I know it's getting longer, and I can't do videos much. 30 minutes, I'm pushing it. So there'll be a part 2 to this deer camp prep, blinds. But no, I just hauled the wood in. It's raining, and I'm gonna probably make some spaghetti for dinner. So, but other than that, until next time, I'll talk to you later.